And we're going live, hopping on CubeCraft. We got a lot more Bad Worst Win. I should definitely set up the laptop though, so that I can read chat. That would be a good idea. I don't think ahead. That would require, having competence, and I am known for being incompetent. It's my greatest quality. All of my qualities are my greatest. Load, laptop, load. Bap. Myself, correct. That is what I'm trying to go to. I think that's a horse. It'll never, it'll never care about me. YouTube, it hates me. It hates me. Come on, load. Load. Can I see? Can I actually start? I'm just gonna hop into a game. It's not even live. This is a scam. This is a scam. No, I'm pressing live. Thank you. This is Greece. We don't play on this map. That is not a map I play, man. No, it's no. I refuse to play on Greece. This is so little of audio. So little of audio. I should take speech therapy or something with that level of English that I have just voiced. Like, oh my, incredible. My skills, man, they're unmatched. I can talk so good. I talk real good. Incredible. The skills and the music is already playing, and it's gonna make me go deaf. All right, who are we up against though? Players. All right. I doubt any of them are gonna, just immediately eviscerate me because I would be depressed. I would be incredibly if that happened. How would I even survive such a horrible, horrible thing? I mean, that's the whole point, is they would be trying to eviscerate me, and to do that, they do have to take care of my character. Whatever. Whatever. We're getting stuff. We're already unstoppable. How is someone supposed to stop me? I have chainmail armor. I have chainmail armor. Alright, I don't see any players doing anything. Just gotta wait for items. And give me the gold. One more gold. One more gold. Yeah, it's time to end the world. You see, I have to end the world like every time because, you see, the sun got in my eyes one time and I'm like, time to end the world. Must be done. How dare it. This is my way of getting even with the world, is just ending it repeatedly. Yeah, the sun hurt my eyes and I just did not enjoy that. What are you even doing? I don't know. You know what? Red has stuff. I don't need to bother you. Yeah, they actually got diamonds. They actually, have resources and stuff. And he's also dead. Is Light Blue gonna... He's just going over to me. Why are you going over to me, buddy? Ow, that actually almost killed me. Which would have been slightly awkward. I would not have enjoyed such an experience. Gonna be honest here. I would not have enjoyed that. Over to Purple's bed, though. Do I actually need to take care of you right now? Yes, I do. Take enough knockback. Thank you. Very polite of him. It's terracotta. Of course it is. And I can't turn my screen all the way because otherwise I'd stop breaking the block. I don't know where he is. There he is. You know what? You can just run across that bridge. I don't really mind. I just want regen anyways. Regen is more important than winning the game. You don't have blocks. I don't know what you're supposed to do here now. I can go up here. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that, but hey, Light Blue, that's not okay. Oh, you had a hatchet. That's rude. That's really rude. This is a little bit awkward. Anyways, I don't need to deal with this. I don't recall you being my problem. Oh, hey, I have to deal with this. What are you doing? What are you supposed to do here? You got stabbed repeatedly. What were you expecting? You didn't even fight back. You didn't, I would say he ran away, but he more or less, lightly, he went on a brisk stroll. I cannot speak. Oh my gosh. Bruh. No, and you walked off the map. I didn't even have to do that. There's no persuasion required for that. He just did it on his own. I have to take care of this player, don't I? I don't have to deal with nonsense. It's not something I want to deal with. All right, thank you for the items. Thank you, thank you. There's not really anything to get there, is there? Whatever. No. No, you see, I have plans, and those plans require that you be dead, all right? And yes, I see that there's more terracotta I could have broken right there, but I don't have to do that. We're not getting knocked off the map. That would be unfortunate. I don't want to have to lose the first game of the stream. Okay, you know what? This is not going very well. We're just gonna get a pickaxe. I just don't feel confident enough. I have regen and sharpness. What was that supposed to do? At most, it hurt my feelings, so... You're gonna make my iron sword break. That's gonna be the most impactful thing you do, is make my sword break. I'm not exactly okay with that. So here's what we're gonna do. I have a different strategy than I had previously. You know, I should probably not stand there, considering there isn't really a wall in my back here. Oh my gosh, don't get the double hits on me, sir. Don't. It would be impolite of you. Here we go. Here we go. Now we have stuff. Yes, we have a way to break their bed. This is fantastic. Oh, now we can safely break the bed. I just didn't feel confident enough this time. Here we go. No, there was no surviving. There was only death. Nostalgic, good map. I like this map. It's a good map, man. It's a good map. I have to like my own stream. I'm so good at Bed Wars. We're gonna be at 2,300 wins this stream. That's pretty nice. And then we have to get to 2,400 and 2,500. I like the objective of 2,500 Bed Wars wins. It's just such a good number. 2,500. Good number. What is this? This is a notepad. That's right. I'm intelligent. I know what objects are. I'm not actually sure about that one. Yeah, I would not be surprised if all that resides within my cranium is just a raisin. Like, yeah, we swapped it out. Wouldn't be surprised. I just realized that my light is off. How am I supposed to see my phone that emits light if there's no light to help me see it? I mean, how am I supposed to see my phone? How am I supposed to? I don't know. Who are we up against? We're up against Raphael and Disco. Okay. So, they both might know how to dance. If one of them might be a turtle or an artist. I'm going with turtle. Ninja Turtle, that is. Here we go. I placed that a little bit low, but that's fine. I see a player. What? What do you mean I didn't place it? What do you mean? This is a scam. Huh? Bruh. What do you mean I didn't place that block? I so placed that block. This is a scam. I'm calling my lawyers. This is unacceptable. Yellow's bed has been broken by Raphael. Oh no. Oh no. What is with the screen jitters? Bruh, why don't we just remove screen jitters? They're the worst. Please. Please. Okay, so both players are over here, so all I have to do is go over to purple. What we're also going to do is grab diamonds. Oh, yeah. Yellow's getting a ton of diamonds, so I'm hoping that they just destroy each other. That's what I'm hoping right now, is that they destroy each other. Mutually assured destruction right here. Alright. What's purple going to do? Nothing. How is he supposed to get to the terracotta in time? He can't. What? How? Huh? Huh? How did he get there? What? What? How are you telling me that man got there? What? He was at Yellow's bed. He was at Yellow's bed. Huh? Huh? Bruh. Since when? I knew there was a side path, but I'm like, nah, he can't get there. He is like 5 miles out. There's no chance for him. And then, bam, he just appears out of thin air. What? 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 This man just appears out of thin air like, hello there. I am here. What? No. No, I am not dealing with this today. Bruh. Bruh. What? Nonsense. Nonsense. I was like, yeah, I know what he's gonna do, and then it turns out, yep, that's how that's how rays work. Yay! Not quoting the YouTuber. Okay, why is my bridge not bridging? This is weird. Bruh. I swear to God, if you think you are even going to knock me off, you are incorrect. What is this nonsense you think you can pull off? Wrong. Incorrect assumption. What is this nonsense you think you get to do? Wrong. Wrong. Incorrect. Oh my gosh, he's gonna do it like 50 times. Deal with it. Oh my gosh. It was the only thing he had to do. What a non. Yeah, he just knows how the race tree. Not race. What is it called? Okay, so your character. Okay, so how knockback is determined is that it should be based on the origin of the player, but for some reason it's based on where the player is facing. So if you hit someone from the side of your screen, what's going to happen? Well, obviously, it's just going to make it so it has them knocked in a really weird direction because, Minecraft's just incredibly broken. So this guy got like a ton of diamonds. I was unable to deal with him, unfortunately. So we have to now deal with somebody who has iron armor and probably sharpness, potentially regen, and a ton of other stuff. He's stacked, is what I'm saying. This man is on steroids, and we have chainmail. So I mean, that usually could be an intimidating sentence to someone has nothing, but unfortunately, this is a guy who has significantly more items than us. I want to just fireball him off the map. Intense PvP? Don't want it. No, I'm good. I just had to deal with Raphael for like half a year, so I'd rather not have to deal with anyone for any extended period of time. If it takes longer than 5 seconds, then I don't want to have to deal with it. I really don't. Anyways, he's just moving around and stuff, so we have to be a little bit careful. We have to be a little bit careful of what we're doing. We want to be able to hold our ground and be able to back away rather quickly. That's what regen is really good for, is being able to mind your own business. People are trying to play the game. Well, no, I'm just going to be minding my own business. And it happens that this map is my business. Deal with it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You think I'm dealing with that nonsense? Wrong. I have won. GG. Deal with it. You have burned in lava. I am a terrible person, but I am A-okay with that. I got more deaths than I can't even leave this map. Bruh. I got more deaths than I got kills. Dang. That's embarrassing. I did not want to play on this map. It's such a bad map. It's such a bad map, man. I don't know why. Well, I know exactly why this is a bad map. I mean, I don't know why I'm playing on it. I don't know why I wasn't allowed to leave in time, because it gave me 5 seconds. But okay, that's, I guess, what we have to deal with. This is just saying that the universe is unfair. It just gives things unfairly. It is biased. Clearly, I didn't pay the universe off well enough. Oh well. I don't know who I pissed off, but I must have done a good job. I mean, I love pissing people off. It's my favorite thing to do, so this is probably just a proportionate response for how trolly of a person I am. Not quoting gummy worms or anything. That would be trolley. Oh, it's just Sergei. Sergei. I can't pronounce names, man. I don't even speak English. Expect me to pronounce a probably really easy to pronounce name? No, it's not happening. It will never happen. I don't know how to pronounce stuff, man. I don't know how to pronounce stuff. I can pronounce chemicals, and that's about it. If the world was just chemical names, then congratulations, I can pronounce everything. A mosquito was heard to complain. A chemist has poisoned my brain. The cause of the sorrow was paraclar divinyl trichloroethane. Aw, yeah. Chemistry. It's like the one thing I could pronounce. Well, this does not seem like it's going to be a difficult fight, which I am all for. I am all for the idea of this not being a difficult fight. I couldn't sprint! I am very ever so slightly bitter. Bitter. I'm noticing a slight trend towards this. We both fell off the map. You know what? That makes me feel better. That makes me feel a lot better. Thank you, sir. You are very considerate. I respect this man highly. He has all my respect for falling off the map there. He made me feel better. He's like, don't worry, dude. It happens to everyone. Happens to the best of us. And I'm just here to say thank you, sir. Thank you. Do you think I even need to deal with your bridge, though? Wrong, I don't. Okay, so he fell off the map anyways, which is a little bit awkward, but okay. Don't worry about me. I am just a stranger destroying your property. That is not of your concern. That is not of your concern, all right? Don't worry about it. I am just here. I am a humble bed destroyer. I'm just a Bed Wars player, man. Don't mind me. I just work here. Go on with your day. Ignore me. I'm doing my job is all. Getting Bed Wars wins. What was that supposed to do? You know what? I probably could have hit you off, but it might have been that you had spawn protection, and that's what I'm going to rely on, even though I'm pretty sure it already wore off when I was hitting. But I'm going to just rely on that excuse. What was that supposed to do? I have a wall here. You cannot do anything. I can just jump around, and you walked off the map. I'm too good at video games. The best. Yes, subscribe. We need to get to the 2,300 wins mark. It's a legendary mark. What does it do? Nothing. But I want more. I want more wins. I need all the wins I can get. You know, I should really set up a custom subscriber tag. That would be a great idea. I also have to figure out how to make that. It shouldn't be too much work, right? Right? I hope I can just upload a PNG or something. And then maybe that will work. I don't know. That's my hope, is if I can just find a subscriber tag or something like that and just be like, alright, have this image pop up on screen for 5 seconds and play a note block sound. Congratulations. I'm hoping that'll work. I'm hoping that'll work. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. But I like the idea. Oh yeah, this map still is evil. I have no idea why this bug just refuses to be fixed. They were like, not our job. Not my problem, Light Blue. It has a disadvantage, except I can do this for some reason. This is just weird. That's a major disadvantage, by the way. That is a huge disadvantage. Why is it a disadvantage? Why is it so important? It's because you can be blocked into your spawn. That is terrible. You do not want to be blocked in your spawn. That is very bad. And of course, this map allows you to get blocked into your spawn. I don't know why. Anyways, Red's getting a ton of diamonds. I want them to be destroyed. No, you do not get to have a ton of diamonds. You get to have like 3 or something, max. How did I miss? No. No, what is going on with my laptop? Update. I am not updating that thing right now. No, it can wait. It can wait. It is not that dire. It is not that important. The update can wait. All right, man. It can wait. I have to remember to actually eliminate players. I sometimes forget that I haven't eliminated the player. So let's just go right here. What are you gonna do? I can... Hello? Yeah, that did not work out very well now, did it? Nope. Nope. I am here to just guard you from going through stairs, man. It's not happening. It takes 5 hours. No. Windows update. Go away. Thank you. I have to press the button to deal with that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm clearly streaming. How inconsiderate of Microsoft. How inconsiderate of them to have an update to, continuously upgrade products. How dare they? How dare they? That is absolutely unacceptable that they have standards. No. I'd rather not deal with that. That sounds like way too much work on my part. I don't know how it's work on my part, but it is. But it is, alright? What are you gonna do? I've already fought you. No, the answer is death, alright? That is the universal answer here. There's terracotta there. I hate everything. This universe is terrible. I regret being part of it. No, you can just deal with that or something. I don't know. No, I'm standing right here. Hopefully I can break this in time. Thank you very much. And broken. Deal with it. What are you going to do? You're just going to cross a bridge. Never mind. I was incorrect about that assumption there of they're going to cross a bridge. How foolish of me to think they would do such. I don't know why I thought they would cross a bridge, but this is what I get. Bed Wars. Alright. Gotta keep up the grind. Who are we up against? We're up against Cookies, Kepsant, and I thought that was China, but it's just Chin. Alright, off-brand China. I guess that is the perfect one for off-brand China, is just Chin. Alright. We just gotta get the resources, and then we can, be nice and comfortable stabbing everyone again. Yeah, I gotta get all the Bed Wars wins. I think we're now at like a 60-something win streak. I don't know. I really want to get another 100 win streak. Those are kind of satisfying. They're kind of satisfying to get. They're nice. It's always nice to just have another 100 win streak, if we can beat the 139, now that would be great. If we can beat the 139 win streak, now that would be fun. Imagine a 200 win streak. That would be a lot of wins. I think we can do it. I believe. Whoa. Whoa. What are we doing here? Whoa. No, you're dead. You do not get to survive any longer. No. You do not get to just go after my territory and think you can do something. No, that is not a valid answer, sir. Thank you for the resources, though. I will take them. It was very polite of him to just drop resources in front of me. I'm not going to team. He's just getting stabbed, and I'm taking the resources, too. I'm like the IRS, man, but way better because I'm handsome, at least, alright? At least I'm handsome. Wee. Alright, your bed is gone. And so is your face. Don't walk into the items. Oh, I wanted some of those. He didn't give me items. You know what? I want a pearl instead. It's gonna make this game a little bit faster. Pearl, that's the wrong thing. That is, in fact, not a pearl. That is, in fact, awkward is what it is. Alright, now we can pearl over to this man's bed, except there's a little bit of a pipe in the way. Whee! Was that too low? It was on the very last block. Oh my goodness. That was a little bit close. And close game. Tough game. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Nice. Close game. Yeah. And time to go for more Bed Wars wins if I can ever sprint. I would like to actually go through the portal. But I guess that's just too much to ask for, right? It's too much to ask for to go through a portal. How dare I? How dare I? I want to design a creeper farm, though. This is definitely a not random subject to introduce into the stream. It's just because I like designing mob farms occasionally, man. Once in a while, I like to design mob farms because, of course, I do. I am just a nerd in Minecraft. I do everything. I have to. How are people supposed to know I'm awesome? If they have something they need me to do, I can do it immediately. And they're like, man, this is the greatest person ever, I'm pretty sure. That's my working theory. I don't know if it's correct, but my assumption is it is, and I don't think I'm ever wrong. If there's any proof that I'm wrong, I'm just gonna ignore it. So, anyways, creeper farms. I think I designed some like really long time ago. They were so bad because it was just it was just a piston contraption that dropped them onto magma. Incredible. Just dropping creepers onto magma blocks and then collecting all of the items through hopper mine carts. It was terrible, man. It was so bad. It was like 20 blocks per creeper. That is not a good system. 4 blocks per creeper is pretty good. That's standard, really. I mean, 12 blocks can actually be good depending on the mechanism. Wee. Alright, it was broken by yellow, so let's go after yellow then. Are they on the left or on the right? Okay, they're on the right. Here we go. I still don't know where Bed Wars players are, man. I still don't know where all the colors are in relation to each other. I'm just never gonna know, man. I'm just never gonna know. I'm never gonna learn that stuff. That's way too much effort to have to, memorize a few colors. No. Memorizing the names of colors was enough. Kindergarten was rough, man. I had to memorize the names of colors. No. I missed. I'm bad. I'm trash. No. That was a lot of extra work for no reason, sir. I have no idea why he even tried to do that. That was a much longer distance, and it took additional effort to even do, so... I mean, you do you, man. Oh, that is awkward. That is very awkward. Unfortunately for him, I also have a sword, and he was still approaching at a bad angle, so... I mean, you do you, man. Even if that's falling into the void, that's your choice to do, I guess, right? Alright, I swear to God, if this guy teleports, I'm gonna be annoyed. I see him right there. But I have too much trauma from people teleporting behind me. Too much, man. And he just... Did he even walk off the map? No, he's just... Okay, he did. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get all the Bed Wars wins. All the Bed Wars wins. It goes on forever. I'm just Sisyphus pushing up a boulder. That's what I am. The boulder still moves forward, man. I'm just carrying it forever. Slowly grinding on the leaderboards, man, as I'm just like, alright. Time to go for another 100 wins. And then we're only a little bit closer. I remember a while ago, I posted a Discord. I'm like, I'm halfway onto the leaderboards. 600 something wins. Yay, I'm so close. And then so much time goes by, and here I am. I'm like, all right, I'm most of the way to the leaderboards, but now 800 wins away. So, percentage-wise, I'm closer, but numerical-wise, I am significantly farther. Farther? I'm not entirely sure which one is the correct use. Farther. I don't know which one of those is correct. They mean different things. I think one has to do with time. I don't know. My brain is not built for those kind of tasks of, understanding basic communication. That is not something I do. I know how to stab people, all right? That is all I know. I have a caveman brain. I just go, ooh, gotta stab people. This is what works for me, man. No, you do not get to do anything here, alright? No. Alright, I'm just going to politely ignore your attempt to fight me, and I'm just gonna go through your defense. Do not charge in. Don't do that. That was an angled attack. I'm not a fan of those. It knocks me off the map. Alright, now I'm gonna break his bed. Yellow better not be doing anything, because that'd be... What are you doing? No! What was that other guy doing? Yellow's just like, don't worry, man. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna... What? Why is Yellow doing stuff? That makes zero sense. He should have gone after my bed, and he even mined through that. He even mined through it. Wow. Wow, that is not the brightest decision I've ever seen. How did I take that kind of knockback? I'm only slightly bitter. And by slightly, I mean extremely. Bruh. Bruh. Whatever. We just have to take care of the whole world at the same time. It's fine. That's fine. We just have to not continuously make all these mistakes. I don't know why I'm doing so bad. I mean, I'm winning, but, like, it does not feel right. What was that supposed to do for you? I can just go above this, man. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to go above it, man. You are no longer my problem, alright? You are gone. Have a nice afterlife. No, there's a skeleton. It better not give me weird sideways knockback. I would be a little bit bitter, but then again, it has to actually hit me, and of course, skeletons got nerfed. And they got nerfed in the regular game too, which I'm so thankful for. Because you're just playing survival, and then they just have aimbot. I mean, you still got to strafe a little bit to dodge them most of the time, but that's not too much work. And you just got wrecked. And your bed is about to have the same. Alright, which way is his approach? It's just basically straightforward. I don't know why you would do that. And thanks for playing. I don't think I was strafing that much. He was just missing on his own. That wasn't me. Wasn't me. Rooster Rye, Parker, Blue Dog. Some incredible players right here. Imagine these are actually tryhards on alternate accounts. I'm like, no, that would be so sad. I'd have to try ever so slightly, and that's just unacceptable, man. Having to try in life is not something I care to do. I'd rather play on easy mode. Easy mode just sounds easy, man. Why would I want to do something that requires additional effort? I mean, just learn the basics, and then I think that's all I need to know, man. I'd prefer everyone else just get worse at the game. They do not need to acquire skills. Developing as a person or developing any talents I think that's just not worth it. Because it affects me, you know? One of these days, someone's gonna think I'm not sarcastic. I'm like, no! They're not in on it. Oh, well. Are either of these players doing something? Well, I can't see what purple's doing. I can only see what light blue's doing. And he's bridging at Godspeed. I don't know why. No one ever told him. No one ever told him you don't have to do that anymore. Oh well. Oh well. We're just gonna stab him first. Actually, we're going to go after purple. I don't know why that sentence required effort, but oh well. Never mind. Purple doesn't seem to have a bridge. He does have a bridge. It's just partial. We're going after light blue. Hello, I'm going to cross your bridge, and as you're getting back, I can just knock you off. This works well for me. I mean, it's not going to work well for you, but it'll work well for me. Whee! Breaking the bed. Classic cycle. And then what we can do is we can just stand over here, and he can jump off all on his own. I don't even have to do the work. And the other guy left. I'm just the best Bed Wars player there is. And this is Venice. I refuse to play this map. No. Alright. Now let's get a map that isn't Venice. Here we go. Greece. Okay, or Greece. Let's get a map that isn't Venice or Greece. Both of those maps are way too vertical, man. Way too vertical. Verticality is the number one way to run away from other players, by the way. If you're ever wondering what's the best way to run away from someone, or cardboard, oh my gosh, it's just vertical terrain. Because if someone goes down the terrain and you don't, it means you can get away much quicker because it's harder to get up vertical terrain sometimes. For a 2D plane, you can get anywhere, man. You can get anywhere. If you take the wrong direction, it's usually not much of a problem. You can just invert the path. Congratulations, that works. You cannot do the same. You cannot fall backwards, alright? That is not a thing. Falling backwards is not a thing. The closest you get is taking damage and jumping, and those do not do enough. Yeah, no. So vertical maps are really the thing that lets you get away from players. And the fact that they might not want to jump down a massive pit and take a ton of damage. Assuming that you don't take as much damage going down the pit, or just don't in general because you did something. Anyways. Here we go. Gotta make the classic patented defense. It's the greatest defense there ever is. Ever is, ever was, ever is, current, past, present, future, I don't know. It's the greatest defense. It's just so good. I mean, unless Flint and Steel gets added, in which case it's a pretty bad defense, it is the perfect thing for starting fire. You got the easy Kinder right there, and then you have stuff that is just going to fuel the fire way better. So maybe it's not the greatest defense in that regard. But yeah, otherwise, it's pretty good. You need the terracotta insulation. Here we go. Light blue it is. Hello, light blue. What are you doing here this fine evening? This might be awkward. Why do you have a stone sword? You could have gotten an iron. Okay, you do have an iron one. I just ran past you. How does that make you feel? Oh, he did start charging back pretty quickly though, so that's good on him. Ow, he got a few hits on me. That was painful. He managed to deal a little bit of damage. Alright, well, there's a blockade. Unless you can do a one block Neo, this is not happening. And goodbye. Goodbye. Good day, sir. And this is why you never throw out a wooden sword. I'm evil. Alright. Let's see, where are the other players? I do actually have an issue with this map. It's that it's a little bit harder to bridge over here. It's a little bit more tricky. That's the issue I have with it, is it makes it even more biased is the wrong word here, but the best word I could think of on the moment, because I'm incredible at English. It's more biased against mobile players, as in it's not good for them, right? You have to put more effort into bridging than, say, a PC player, which is not good. That is not something you want to have to deal with. It is additional work, so it's going to be slower for a mobile player, even more than it would normally be. Because, you know, on a PC, you can sprint jump, well, speed bridging, which is way faster, so, you know, that's another problem. I just gotta find all these random quirks and make it sound like mobile is the most hated thing ever, and that they're clearly out to get us. Clearly they hate mobile players and just want us gone. That's what's happening, man. That's what's happening. They're trying to get rid of us by making it so that the game is insanely difficult for mobile players to play. How dare they? This is an interesting defense. I'm gonna see if there's an opening. I guess there isn't, though. Oh, wait, I can just get a pickaxe. Thank you. This is a little bit awkward, but it worked out just fine. And here we go. This might be awkward. Nope. Nope, you are not my problem right now. I need you to just back away, sir. Back away. I said back away. Let me just break the bed first before I stab you. All right, is that okay with you? Okay, sir, I'm trying to break your bed. I am currently in the act of breaking. Thank you. You were a little bit impolite there, but you did eventually let me break the bed. Players. They can be something. I thought I jumped, but apparently I'm just the worst player in the whole of Bed Wars. It's incredible. Missing a jump. That's not the Gale, is it? No, it's not, right? I don't think it is. I don't think it's the Gale. But it could be. Could be. I'm pretty sure he has a K and an H or something, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We're gonna get 30 iron just in case. I'm not taking risks, man. We're not gonna go up against the leaderboard player and then the number one leaderboard player, and it turns out you were ill prepared. You were ill prepared. I'm like, all right, whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. Alright, now we're getting a good defense. Hopefully nobody rushes me. Light Blue's trying to go really fast, which could be a problem for us, but I'm hoping it won't be. And now we have enough stuff to actually defend ourselves. I wish it was easier to hit fireballs, but maybe that would be broken. I don't know. Okay, so Yellow's also doing stuff, and he's moving faster. And was he moving towards light blue? No, he's just getting diamonds. So they're going to fight for, control of diamonds. And then we're just going to janitor. We're just going to be that guy who just has to run in and ruin everyone's day. It's my favorite thing to do. Like, if someone has a hypothetical topic, I'm just going to take it too seriously, man. I'm going to be like, no, that's impractical. Oh, you want to live in another timeline? Pfft, you know how bad that would be for you? You would not have a good time, alright? In an alternate reality, you would not be having fun. Just saying. How many nerds do I have to deal with? No. What is this game? What does it come to? No. He's gonna try and knock me off. No, he's just getting the stuff. No! No, I am not a fan. I am not a fan of that particular situation. That scenario is not in my plans. No, he has regen. This is a scam. No! No, we are not dealing with that nonsense. No, break the bed. Fast, fast, fast. No. No, you do not get to play video games. Not around me, sir. Not around me. I still have to take care of Yellow. What is this game? No. No, we are not doing that here. No, I am not a fan of these games. I am not. How dare you? Oh my gosh. I have to deal with all the nerds in the world. We have to get regen, and we have to not get stabbed by this yellow guy right here. He might be charging in or something, I don't know. Yeah, he's moving around. Let's get regen really fast. Oh my gosh. I am not dealing with this nonsense. No, he's getting more diamonds. He's getting more diamonds. No. Why are you after me? What did I do? Bruh, and of course he's after my bed. Why? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Screw you. No. What is this game? No. You don't get to do stuff here. I am the only player I see. I'm the only one who gets to do stuff here. Your existence in my game is not happening. No. What? That was so much damage. That was a lot of damage. I'm gonna be honest. That was a ton. Nope. 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 Purple, you better not be annoying. He's being annoying. No. Why? Oh my gosh. The purple player. The purple player. Bruh. He broke my bed. This is such a scam. Bruh. And he's continuing to grief it. It's insult to injury. Luckily, he has literally no bad defense. There is not much he can do to protect himself against what is about to happen. Goodbye. Your bed is now gone. It doesn't even exist. It doesn't even exist. And we're going to get the knockback helmet for the reason that he has basically nothing. So he's not really much of a threat in that regard. We don't need regeneration. He's not going to be able to combo us. We've seen how he fights. We've seen how. Where did he go, though? He's just at my bed. What is this? What is this? No. No, sir. You're just gone. No, I have regen. I have everything in the world. You are dead. Alright. GG. Next round. No nonsense of having to go around like 50 players. No. Again. We got 11 kills. That's nice. It's because we had to go to everyone constantly. No, that's not the button I meant to press. I mean, that's also not the button I meant to press. Look at this. Slain by Team Bear. Swapping between the players. Going over to this guy. Taking care of him as well. And then finally eliminating them. Oh my gosh. That was a pain. So much work. No. Too much effort, man. Too much effort. What is this? I see a player going over to me, and I'm not exactly a fan. No, he's not going over me. He's just getting diamonds. He's just scouting around. We're going to take care of yellow first because, you know, he's sentient. Or at least he's just very greedy and wants at least 10 diamonds here, so that's not exactly desirable for us. Why is there a screen jitter? It's definitely happening more frequently now as the screen jitter, which is just it jerking the screen repeatedly. The visual. It's not helpful. I have no idea why it's still going around. This is an old bug. I wish it was patched, man. I have no idea why it hasn't been. I'm not sure what the cause is, so it could just be like, oh yeah, it's basically unpatchable. It's basically unpatchable, but I feel like there's a lot of games that have it completely patched, so it's a little bit awkward. Anyways, I'm gonna stab you a few times. You're not gonna get your stuff. Okay, so here's my idea, is what we're gonna do is do that. And I see him, he's kind of obvious. Where could he be? Did he run? Am I stupid? Well, hello there. Hello there. I am just gonna do that now. I am the destroyer. Here to ruin the world. It's my favorite thing to do. Is destroying you. Alright. Blue, you have an open bed. That is an unfortunate thing to have right here, is a bed that is wide open. No, there is no running. I mean, you can run, but you can't hide. Oh no. Anyways. Now they're both blocked in. Wee! Ah! Wee! Ow, that's actually kind of painful right now. Anyways. I just have to stab you one more time. No! I was unable to stab him that last time. He He got a surprising amount of hits in the end there. I was actually not expecting that. Was not expecting that man to get those last few hits in there. I just had to hit him once, and apparently I'm just too bad to do that as he walks off the map. Alright. And here we go. No, you do not get to play video. What is this? What is this? What? And he's still hitting. That is a suspicious behavior that I occasionally see next. I'm not saying he's hacking yet. I'm not going to make a accusation without enough evidence. But there is a chance. I'd keep an eye on him. I would keep an eye on this player, you know, just make sure he's not full of nonsense or something. There's no chance for you, sir. There is no chance for you. What? No, that is nonsense. What? You better have 10,000 ping. This is absurd. Yeah, no one would normally be able to get those hits. Yeah, he's lagging a ton. Yeah, he's rapidly hitting continuously without a proper objective. This is someone, you can also have this, but that's a different speed usually. That's weird. That's really weird. Yeah, that's normally the sign of something. Yeah, I can't tell because he's constantly doing that. Like, look at this. Yeah, that's suspicious. That's a little bit... I don't know if he's hacking or not, or if he's just insanely laggy. But we have to get stuff now because of his lag. Assuming that's what it is, right? We have to make assumptions. Never assume a negative, right? You don't just assume everybody's hacking because they killed you, obviously. Just don't do that. It's obnoxious. I don't know why I got regen. I don't need it. But we're getting it just in case he's gonna get too many hits on us. Yeah, this man has 10 trillion ping. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's been hitting for the last 3 years. What? What is that? What is that about? Alright. You just got sent off the map. That's funny. Alright, breaking that. We don't have the pickaxe. Never mind. It's going to take too long, and he's going to be able to just hit us from 9 miles. I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to be honest. I just don't. I don't care to deal with that. Not in this particular moment. Alright. Let's get sharpness. And, of course, the pickaxe. Here we go. Pickaxe acquired. More blocks. Everything is good. He's getting some diamonds, though. And he's crouching. And he's crouching. Yep, you're gone. Not today, sir. Not today, mister. I'm always hidden. I don't understand. I'd like to know if there's, like, some reason behind that, because I see some players who I'm like, alright, this player's most certainly not hacking, and there's hitting for the entire duration. The entire duration. They're just like, yeah, I'm just constantly hidden. I'm like, what? How? Good choice, sir. Good choice. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'd love to know. I'd love to know if that's just, like, how some people do things. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Yeah, I think he was just lagging. Yeah, that's the assumption I've come to. Just a lot of lag on his part. Because 8 blocks is something that he would have normally... Because otherwise, like, here's why I don't think he is. If someone's lagging, what they can have is just this hitbox that is near them, because at some point in time, you were nearby. And that hasn't entirely processed for them. So they're hitting this old hitbox, and that damages you. Versus a reach would just be able to hit me regardless of that distance, right? From the get-go. You're out. Deal with it, purple. Deal with it. Oh my gosh. They thought they got something, but they were incorrect here. And this is a little bit of a defense you can make in case you don't want to have to deal with that again, is you can just set up a little barrier, and then you rest up against the barrier, and they can't knock you off easily, unless you jump, in which case you're screwed. Because if they hit you at the apex of your jump, you get knocked over the defense you made, and then you're screwed. Game over, pal. So don't jump. That's the lesson here. Alright, well, there's that player again. Alright, Matthias, you're gone. Alright. Nope. Nope. You're gone. This guy. No. He has 10 trillion ping. No. Not a ping lord. No. 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 I don't want to have to deal with that. No, thank you. Oh my gosh, that was annoying last time. I'm pretty sure he has terracotta though, so what we're going to do is just get a pickaxe. Why would I want to have to deal with mining that by hand when he's just going to knock me off from like 5 miles out? No, you're gone. Deal with it. I don't know why I placed that so far to my left. Here we go. Bam, 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 bam. Regen. Pickaxe. Oh yeah, pickaxe. We have the force. Let's also get shears because I don't know why. I don't have to deal with breaking the wool, man. Not even breaking the wool is worth it. If he can hit me from 9 miles, I'm not dealing with that. Nope. Haha, your connection is no longer proving useful, is it? Is it now? What do you think of that? What do you think of them apples? And you're off the map. I'm just too good at video games. Subscribe. And here's the last player, the last one, and then we win another game. Don't mind me. I'm just here. I'm renovating. Ignore me. I'm just renovating. I just work here. I'm getting you a new setup. It's a new setup. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. And he's just going up those stairs. And he fell to his death. Who could have stopped that? You could have. He could have just not jumped off with such little health, but you know what? I can't control that. Just kidding. I tricked him into doing that. I'm the best. At least we'll be closer to the leaderboard. 800 away. Again, that's so much. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about creeper farms randomly, because that's absolutely a subject related to the Bed Wars stream. I just find random stuff to talk about, man. Yeah, when I was much younger, like 12, I guess that's some younger, whatever. I decided, yeah, I want to start making mob farms, and one of them was a creeper farm. It was bad, and we already mentioned that. It was pretty bad, and then I evolved, and I literally would just take a design and make it bigger by literally looking at what the spawn radius is, and then make a circle out of that, and then stack it, but make it closed in some to help with the sphere. And I did it the worst way you could even imagine. I would just go a few layers up and try to calculate, how much of a sphere has a... How much smaller is the radius of the sphere up here? And then I'd find the circle for that. Oh my goodness, I made terrible decisions. That was such a waste of time. I could have just made a sphere instead. It's way easier. I have no idea what was wrong with me. And by what I should say is I would literally just use another circle instead of the sphere. And then look at how many blocks that was. There we go. That's a better example that I was doing. Not a sphere. What was I going to do? Yellow, you're getting diamonds. Well. It looks like we have to stop that, don't we? Oh, he knows. Nope. You have to bridge to get there. And you didn't. Anyways, I can just do that and then go over here. And then you are trapped. What do you think? What do you think of my genius plan? No, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do here? I have a hair in my nose. No. No, dogs are the worst creatures ever invented. They shed. What are you gonna do there? You're not gonna make the double Neo, man. You're not doing that. That's just not happening. Too much work to do that, man. Too much work. Yeah. I would get better and make my own designs, and now I'm just like, alright, I gotta figure out how to get rid of creepers extremely fast. And then I looked at the stats for how fast creepers spawning by making a whole task, which took like a while to set up, and then it takes an hour to run per test. It takes an hour because I have it set to a timer of 1 hour, and I made a whole scoreboard setup, and it's visual, and it uses Tidal Raw, so it looks pretty and stuff. And then I have a scoreboard on the side which tells the creepers that spawn, and then it shows 1,200 creepers, which might sound like a lot, but that's literally that is terrible results right there. All right, that is garbage. Those numbers might as well be 0, right? It only becomes decent at, like, I'd say it becomes decent at 10,000. I could accept 5,000 even. But 1,200 unacceptable. That is potato quantities, alright? That is terrible. That's not even enough for a pyrotechnic shop. That is awful. You can only use that for like a couple fireworks or something. You want TNT? Too bad. It's not enough for getting enough TNT if you want like a quarry or something. No, not happening. You need 18,000 creepers per hour for a quarry, by the way. That's how bad it is. 18,000 is a much larger number and is literally impossible to get. There's no such thing as a creeper farm in Bedrock Edition 1,000 an hour. There just isn't. They don't exist. That would be a very, very big one. 8,800 would be a smaller quarry, and that doesn't even exist, so, you know, it's just... Oh, well. Too bad. Unfortunate. I'm still going to try and work on designing creeper farms, just because, you know, it's fun. It's fun. It's quite a challenge. Because I gotta engineer new designs. Coming up with new technology. Yeah. Except I'm bad at it. Oh well. Hello, Red. Well, well, well. What do we have here? We have someone who's letting me get all the diamonds. Where are you going? Nope. You're gone. And they're right here. Well, well, well. It appears the game is to me. Ha ha ha. And you no longer have spawn protection. Oh well. Goodbye. Ha ha ha. And then we can go after yellow because I think I see something. Why would you block off your own island? That makes no sense to me. He blocked off his own thing. It just sounds illogical to me. I don't understand. His objectives are beyond my comprehension, right? He is a god, and I am a mortal. And, well, 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 your bed is broken, and you're standing on a cliff. So I think you could be making better decisions now, because where would that guy be? I wonder where he could even be, right? Well, well, well. No, I'm breaking the bed. It's gone. Your bed no longer exists. And I thought he would have died one hit earlier. He did not. Next round. Yeah. Oh, hello, Blue. What do you mean by the boulder moves forward? Buy an upgrade. What? Hello, Blue. The boulder moves forward is just a reference to Sisyphus, where he's just carrying a boulder up a hill, and here I am getting more Bed Wars wins. and we're 800 wins away from the leaderboards. I remember the good old days where I'm like, I'm halfway there, just 600 wins to go. And now I'm like, all right, I'm over 2/3 of the way there, 800 wins to go. Yay. I'm like 3/4 of the way there. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Blue. Welcome to the stream. We have so many wins to get. So many. Oh, it's a lot of wins. Yeah, CubeCraft has... What? Their maps are great. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Their maps are pretty good. They have 3 maps that I don't like. They have only 3 maps that I go, oof. These are not good. And it's because the verticality is why. Verticality is the one thing that I reject in maps because, if you want to run away from someone, use something that's vertical, because if they go down it, they can't go back up easily. The old maps are good, not the new one. Nostalgic? The new one is nostalgic, I love that. So that one's a little bit misleading. So are you talking about the old one, or are you talking about the old one? I mean, I'm not sure. Oh, hello, Light Blue. I don't know why I'm going after you here. I don't have to do that. Oh, that's awkward. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Light Blue. Yeah, the nostalgic map. I like the map. Wow. We have to take care of Light Blue's bed, though, if we want to actually progress, so that is an issue. He's very good at running. Yeah, the one that looks like... I kind of like it. I do have a few critiques, that... with the lava is a bit problematic because it's too close. It's 1 block too close. If it was 1 block further, it wouldn't be a problem. But because it's 1 block too close, then it becomes a problem. It's a little bit problematic because of it. Whoa, Mr. Lag. His wide swing was not enough against someone who can walk backwards. Yeah, that is the thing. Yeah, so they're so far, right? Which is an issue with football as well. I think they were doing that because there just wasn't enough engagement between players. But yeah, that is a little bit... I think if they just made it in the house instead, so a little bit closer, that might have been okay. But because of the distance, yeah, so we can see you have to go to that island and then 1 set further. This has to do with improper spacing, which also means you're spending a lot more blocks than normal. So this is a map that has 2 things with it. And it balances out a little bit because rushers was a problem in Bed Wars. And so I think they were also kind of countering that. So it has more engagement, but at the same time it has less. So it allows players who might not be good at PvP to section themselves off because of the extra distance, you know? I kind of like it. I'm going to be honest. I just have 2 critiques. One is the lava, and the second one is... Well, I guess I have 3 critiques. Yeah, the diamonds are just a slight bit too far. And the waterfall can be buggy. Waterfalls are actually a little bit risky to have in Bed Wars maps because you can get caught in water and start rubber banding. It's always a bit of an issue if you have a server in general. Is waterfalls can cause people to rubber band, so they're usually frowned upon. Yeah, I don't know why they have waterfalls. A fake waterfall would have been a brighter idea. Gotta be honest. Can I play a game? We can play a game of duos, I guess. A game of duos, sure. Oh, it's just me and purple. Oh, I thought that's a Diego Pro. I'm like, what? What? It's me and him? Again? Are you kidding me? He's been practicing PvP, and I'm like, no. He's learning how to deal with tortoises. Not a fan. Bruh. And of course, I love being a tortoise. Oh, I have way more stuff than I needed. I did not realize that. I did not realize that. I have a ton of extra stuff. I don't know where purple is. I never know where purple is. That's yellow. Is this... Okay, so across from me is purple. I hate games that are only like 2 teams. I find it fun. I find it fun. I just... I hate on some stuff, and then I just love everything else, man. Here we go. Yeah, that was a terrible bridge. Oh, well. Are you playing solos, not duels? Yeah, I play solos. That's the main one I play. Is I play solos. I don't really play duos for a couple reasons. One, duos requires you have a good teammate. That's just no. Duos requires you have a good teammate. Otherwise, you're playing on hard mode. Yeah, duos is theoretically way easier, but you need a teammate, usually on a call or something. Otherwise, it's just a pain. Otherwise, it can be difficult. Not a pain. Obviously, it's fun. Obviously, it's fun. I mean, in comparison to solos, I have way more knowledge in the game of solos. I'm good at solos. I tend to play the solo games and duels. But Bedwars doesn't have duels. Yeah. I'm very good at the duels modes besides regular duels. I have the highest Egg Wars duel stat of all of CubeCraft. It's incredible. Yet I don't have a leaderboard spot, which is the sad part. Yeah, best stats, no leaderboard. Was only on it temporarily. Oh well. I'm gonna be assuming that you're hopping on CubeCraft. So after this round, I guess it'll be duos. Here we go. And defense. Patented defense. Yeah. Ah, there's the party request. Alright, then after this round, we're gonna be hopping into a game of duos. And place this plank so that the defense isn't terrible. We can't have a bad defense, man. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Bad defense is unacceptable. We need the greatest defense there ever was. That is a requirement. I need to have a secure defense that has literally no terracotta and can be broken into in 10 seconds. But it's the greatest defense ever, man. It's so good. Because if you're in the middle of the map, you can get back. And if you're anywhere else, you're kind of screwed. You've lost the defense. But other than that, it's perfectly fine. I have no idea how that guy did not even notice me. I am just too invisible, man. I am a ninja. And then just go around him. Now for purple. Victory. Hello, purple. Hello, I see. No, you're not gonna do anything there. You're not doing anything there, purple. It's not happening. It's not happening. I can just guard your bed. Don't worry, I am just the hired guard here. That's all. Oh, that is awkward. Oh, that's very awkward. Nope. Nope, that is awkward. I am not here. I am invisible. Nope. Wait, that's awkward. Oh wait, I already broke this. Wait, he doesn't have terracotta, it's just wool. Oh, that's awkward. I did not realize that. Ow. And you, sir, are gone. Victory. Alright, time for duos. Time for duos. Yeah. Here we go. Pillars of Fortune. I guess that works as well. You know, Pillars of Fortune is a good one. And you already died. Bad. You only made it top 3. Bad. And here we are. Lucky duels. Lucky duels. I mean, Lucky Duels, it's a fair game, man. It's a completely fair game. It's just that it's all rigged in my favor. I consider that very fair if it's all rigged into my favor. I mean, like, come on, how could that be unfair? I don't see how this is an unfair advantage for me to have everything. Hello there. I have full confidence in that I'm gonna lose extremely quickly. There we go. We just have to wait 9 years for one more team to join. Join. Red join. Red's never gonna join. They just don't exist. Red is a team that doesn't need to be here. Red team versus blue team. Never heard of it, man. All right. And that was a bad sprint time. Oh well. We just gotta get all the resources in the world. And stretch. Stretching is also important, I guess. I, again, do not have water. Why would I ever have water? What? I don't see how that helps, man. Water, that seemed like the enemy of Bed Wars. Alright. Were you about to throw a wooden sword my way? You suck. Why? That is just obnoxious. Banned. Who throws wooden swords people's way? Who does that? Who does that kind of thing? It's a wooden sword you can just do this to, and of course, this is just evil. I regret having teammates. Playing duos was the worst choice I have ever made. I should never have played it. How dare he? Alright, let's see. I'm probably gonna go after yellow. They seem like the most competent players. Yeah. And there we go. Just gotta go after yellow. And never mind, they're doing nothing. Light blue is the most competent because they have terracotta. Alright. Alright, light blue, you think you could... Wait a second, it's not full. Ha! Deal with it. Are you about to try and steal my kill? I'm gonna be bitter if you try to do that. You were here for no reason. I already broke the bed. So, deal with it. Airwalk. And here we go. No. No. No, my teammate's gonna try and steal the kill. Deal with it. Deal with it. Oh wait, I'm not party later. Slash P leave. Let me do it. And he's alone. You have to do a one. Alright, time for him to do a 1v7. Deal with it. Good luck. Good luck. And it's Venice. Bruh, karma. This is what we call karma. Yeah, good luck with the 1v7. Do you have levels? No, you do not. I'm the only one with levels now. I have level 101. LOL. It takes so long to level up, man. It's so long. Are you kidding me? Bruh. It's faster generators. No. I don't know how to play this mode. No, who invented it? It's so much slower. I like how I just find it to be so much slower to play on faster generators, man. I find it to be slower. That was the wrong thing. That was also the wrong thing. I'm really good at this game. All right, who's the player? Who's the player? Who's the player? Who's the player? Who is the player? I don't know. None of these guys are doing anything. The closest one to moving even is yellow. What? What? What is this game? What? Hey, hey, wait, what? What? It sent me in the air? Huh? Bruh. It sent me into the air. What was I supposed to do? How was I supposed to combat that? It literally threw me into the air. Bruh. It just decided, you know what? You know what? You gotta be in the air now. What? What? What is this scam? Who invented this game? I hate it. What? How bad is my aim? Okay, there we go. I guess it's not too bad. Oh, wait, he's trying to just regen. No, 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 no. No, we cannot let you just heal up from that. Wait a second, I can just break the bed now. I have enough for a pickaxe. Thank you so much. You lost. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm a good teammate. I'm such a good teammate. He left the game. Oh my gosh. I'm a great teammate. I'm a great role model. I have buff with light blue. I have no idea. Do you mean beef? Do you mean beef? I don't know what that means. Light blue. Hello, yellow. You have a wall here. I don't think it's gonna do you much good, but good on you for constructing it. I mean, it must have taken some degree of effort. That is wood. That is not, in fact, terracotta. It would have been faster to break. How do you not have armor, sir? You hate light blue. Yeah. No one likes light blue. They are evil. Alright. Nope, you're out of here, sir. He's gone. Yeah. And victory. Wait, I still have to take care of purple. I'm really intelligent. Smartest Bed Wars player. 10,000 IQ. I remember things on occasion. Alright, purple. You just got like 50,000 diamonds because you stood here for like 5 seconds, so that's going to be awkward for me. Well, I don't think you're able to hit me very well. I mean, it shouldn't have been much of a problem, but apparently it caused you some grief. No, 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 this is not happening. This is just not gonna happen, sir. Are you gonna try and knock me off? No, no, he was not. Did you mean negative 10,000 IQ? Probably. Probably. They destroy everything, yeah. Yeah, some players just wish to watch the world burn. I am absolutely one of those players that wishes to watch the world burn. Well, well, well. What are you going to do here? You're going to try and break my bed or something? I mean, that would be a little bit rude. And also probably impossible, seeing as I'm literally right here. Oh, well. Yeah, negative 10,000 IQ is my IQ score. My IQ score is actually e to the pi I squared. That is my IQ is e to the pi I squared. Pretty high IQ, I'd say. Hold on, what are our stats right now? How are we doing? 8 wins to go! 75 win streak, not bad. Not Venice. We don't play Venice. Never. We had to play Venice this stream because it forced me to play. I didn't have a choice. We're 8 wins away. Yeah. We're getting closer, man. Yeah, we still have to get so many wins. Oh my gosh. It just takes 9 hours. I mean, if I was... Venice is all... It smells slow. That's my one bad statement of Venice, is it tends to smell bad. Because of its proximity to water. That's a terrible way to describe some places. You have all this beautiful architecture and so much history to this place, but you see, you're located next to an ocean, and it smells bad. I'm such a bad person. Here we go. Yeah, I just have to find the opposite of it. What's the opposite of Silverline? I just got to be a negative Nancy, man. Like, oh, you have something good going for you. Well, did you know there's bad things about it? Did you know there's bad things about it? Yeah, so someone wants to just talk about, oh, this thing was so incredible in the past. Like, do you remember the gramophones and stuff like that? I'm like, well, you see, it had issues. It had issues. It would break. It could bought a bad one, and that's what a lot of people would have to deal with. It could end up scratching the disc. They used to wear a lot more. It was just a whole thing. What? Hell no. We're not gonna try cheating. What? No, I am an anti-cheat. I am the anti-cheat. So my friends have tried to use like hacks on a realm or something, and I'm just there like, no, no, good luck. It's not gonna work. Like hackers were literally unable to get more ancient debris than I could, and I didn't cheat for it. Why? So here's an old story. Back when I played on Lifeboat, it was more anarchy back when I played, at least. I don't know how it is now, but this was the ages where everyone was literally flying around. I decided to just use X-Ray. Yeah, probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, probably shouldn't cheat on CubeCraft. I would not recommend. Cheating is bad. No bueno. Do not cheat. Yeah, that is a. It was X-ray. Yeah, I used an X-ray pack on a Lifeboat. Yeah, back when I was younger, I did that. Man, that was something. Ye olden times. All right, purple. What are you? You're not purple. I'm purple. There we go. I'm smart. And off the map with that guy. Yeah, wouldn't recommend using any type of hack. Do not recommend. Yeah, so my friends would just use cheats. I'm just like, nope, denied. Caught someone using X-ray, and I learned too much about how hacks work. Because I would just keep trying to stop people from hacking, and eventually it's just thing of like, yeah, I know this person is hacking, this is clearly an X-ray tunnel and stuff like that, and then figure out what's going on to the point, one time someone wasn't hacking, but I was just telling people like, here, I can see that this was actually a fight underground. Do I know down at SP? Yes, I have heard of it. I don't play on it. Yeah, I figured out there was an underground battle just doing like archaeology in Minecraft. Like, yeah, so here's how it all happened. You see, I have a strategy here. It's called deal with it. He did not take the bait. You know what he did take? He did take fall damage. Deal with it. I, again, would not recommend. I never recommend anybody cheats. I still remember there was a whole hacker SMP war, and I was on the non-hacker side. Oh man, that was an intense time. Yeah, imagine trying to beat cheaters when you're a vanilla player and they're flying around. Those were the days. Those were the days. Classic. Good luck, light blue. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Nope. Okay, he just dipped away last moment and then came back in. I don't know how that was supposed to be beneficial. You hate pillars. I thought you liked playing on pillars. Or you're just saying you hate a specific of architecture. No, when there's cheaters, are you talking about architects who actually just steal other people's works? Yeah, I hate those guys too. When they steal someone else's architectural designs, now that is terrible. So anyways, I do that all the time. I mean steal architectural designs, not cheat. That's something. Summoning wardens. That just sounds like something an admin would do. I could see an admin doing that. That'd be funny. Anthony Hyper, Rundown, Mare. These are the players we're up against. These are their stories. They're all gonna get stabbed. And now we have the wood. Here we go. Here we go. There was, yeah, so many wardens. You know, wardens are pretty passive if you use just a bell. If you throw a bell against a warden's head, it's first up probably going to be angry, but then it's going to be distracted by the bell. Me and wardens have a lot in common. Some will distract me by throwing a brick in my head, and it will distract me very well. I will be just looking at the brick and going, man, I wonder how it got here. I forgot what I was saying. Can you tell I just can never stay on one subject? I saw you join party. Oh, you just jumped into the void? So that's why you did. Excuses! Excuses is what I hear. That's what I'm hearing, man. I just hear excuses. That's what I hear. I'm joking. That was almost a failed jump. Yeah, the lava here can make it a little bit tricky to bridge, which is a little bit annoying. I don't see yellow doing anything. We just gotta figure out who's moving around and then stab them. You're down on the floor. That's another expression, just say you were in pain. Which is brutal, man. That must be rough. That was a miss. Awkward. Hold on, is this a hot dog defense? That's not what I want to have to deal with. Hold on. And you're gone. Ha, ha, ha. How did I not place the block to side at first? I don't know. I have no idea. Alright. Is yellow doing something? Is light blue doing something? I have no idea. We have 18 blocks, so I'm really hoping that, you know, light blue is doing... Okay, they're doing something, but it's not actually helping us. I don't know if I can bridge here with 12 blocks. Well, I guess it's 13 plus that plank. Thanatos is the name of a Greek god. I'm sure that's information you needed. I believe! I'm unstoppable! I'm unstoppable! I don't kill half the players. I kill all of them. I'm unstoppable, though! Unstoppable! Oh my gosh! I am inevitable. Ha ha ha! 4-block jump. Going past another player as they hit me, landing on the edge of the block, and continuing to press forward. I am legendary. I'm Thanos in Avengers, the movie. I am balance. That was legendary. What are you gonna do? I can just... Whoa! He moved! Nope, he's not doing any more moving now. Haha. 4-block jump is easy. Yeah, when you have a player on the other end of the block, it's a little bit more challenging. It's a little bit more challenging when you have another player on the other end of that block. Oh my gosh. Hello there. And you, sir, are gone. Victory! Unstoppable, unwashable scent. Wait, that's the wrong line. Unstoppable. Ha ha ha. Oh my gosh. That was just beautiful. That game was luck? No, it was entirely skill. I only recognized that game for skill. Yeah, sure, I would have fallen off the map if he hit me a second time, but like... You know, I think it all just comes down to... Some people say it's luck. I just say that my skill is luck. My skill is luck, even though I normally have like the worst luck ever. For some reason, I'm just so lucky, man. I'm just so lucky. Oh yeah. All the skills, man. Luck is a skill, and I have it maxed. I also have it on a 1. I don't know how I do it, but I do. Sad. Sad. Oh well. The depression. I don't even deserve 1! That's how I'm gonna misinterpret the phrase, at least. That's how I'm misinterpreting it. Wee. I gotta jump. I see light blues moving around. And yellow was moving around a little bit more. Alright, well, yellow. Flexed on. Flexed on. Wait, where are you after my bed? I assume light blue? Why is he after my bed? What did I ever do to light blue? I don't see why I ever did to light blue. How dare he break my bed? That was my bed and he just broke it. Very inconsiderate of him. We had to do a more safe bridge than we did previously because we don't want to, you know, fall. Whew, he got there pretty fast. Nope. I'm stealing more of your resources, by the way. I have no idea where I am. Light blue is a demon. The light blue demon. Gotta be aware of that kind of demon. The one that's just light blue. Oh, what is their power? Light blue. No, you stole my gold. That's rude. There we go. Now we have enough gold. I don't have to deal with nonsense. Out of here, light blue. Out of here. Nope. I don't see that being a successful strategy. I don't want him to knock me off or something, though. That's the real thing, is I don't want him to knock me off or something. That'd be bad. That would be very bad if he knocked me off here. Wee! Nope. This game of sumo is not happening. No. What is going on here? He tried it. It did not work, and we win. I'm just too good at video games. We're just the best. I'm too good. Yeah. I wonder how close we are. I think we've only played like 4 games since I last checked, so we're probably just like 4 games away from the next milestone. Nah. What? Hopefully? What do you mean, hopefully? Huh? Hopefully ban me? What? What a scam. Hopefully ban me. Reason of ban? Too good, man. Too good. Must be banned. Your win-lose ratio? Too high. Even the top leaderboard players don't have a win-lose ratio that high. And I'm just like, but I'm just built different. I'm just built different. You gotta let me play, Chief. I have dreams, Chief. Let me play. And they're just gonna be like, no. Oh, well. This is why you don't cheat or team. Otherwise you get banned. Pro tip, don't, well, yeah, it's not about skill or anything for why someone would. Here we go. And now it's time we invade everything. All of the world must burn. I see light blues doing stuff. So I guess we'll go after light blue. Don't fall off. I suck too and I never got banned. Pfft. I'm too good to get banned. So let's just deal with yellow for a little bit. Nope, you got knocked off. And now we have to break his bed, which is a little bit of a problem somehow. Because he doesn't have a bridge, but light blue does. Whoa there, partner! And you eliminated yourself because he tried to jump and missed. I don't know how you entirely missed that, but he managed. Nope, that strafe was too weak, light blue. Too weak of a strafe. Better luck next time, pal. Better luck next time. We know that he cares about wide swings, which we know tagging is extremely effective against, so... Yep. Thing about a wide swing is it means you have to delay your hits a little bit longer. That is a main weakness to wide swings, is whenever you do them, you have to pause and not hit, because otherwise it changes where your opponent is, and it means you can't get as many hits. So it's a little bit of partitioning there. And that's one of the weaknesses to the wide swing, is you have to partition your hits unless you're doing an advanced wide swing, which is much, much more challenging. I don't know how to do those. I will play Bed Wars and hopefully be the same game as you. Oh no, I'm just gonna destroy you. It's like, all right, going after you first because I'm a bad person. I gotta ruin the days of everyone I can. It's my favorite thing to do. Is just someone's having a good time. They're like, I want to play with my favorite YouTuber. I have to add a bunch of compliments for my sleepers. All compliments are implied for me. Anyways, they just want to play, and it's the thing of, no, I'm going to go after you first, because I am a great person. Gotta make sure everyone has a positive opinion of me. Yeah, an affirmative opinion. And that affirmative opinion is, I hate this guy for beating me in Bed Wars. I have gotten so many invites from players who did not like that I won in a game of Bed Wars against them. Like, actually, oh my god. It's legendary. It's my favorite thing. They just invite me to a game. How dare I win a game of Bed Wars? Oh, it's the greatest crime of all time, winning Bed Wars. Alright, is purple on this bed, or is he just charging over? He's just doing, so he's distracted. Might as well break. Gave you an idea, I'm concerned. If I've given someone an idea, I'm a little bit concerned. No! Blocked. Here we go. We just have to rush forward. Alright, we know purple is stuck over here, so... But at the same time, yellow's starting to move. So we have to keep all this stuff in mind. It's advanced techniques that we need to remember. And he died all on his own. He managed to die all on his own. Oh god, I chose a bad position! I'm really... Can you play the Redstone world later? You know what? Once we get to 2,300 wins, yeah, let's hop on the Redstone world. I have a lot of stuff I've been working on there. It is so difficult to design creeper farms, man. It's really difficult. I posted to Discord a theoretical design that gets creepers every 4 game ticks, which is just crazy. It's just crazy. That's just so fast. It doesn't need to be that fast, but like, we're gonna see after this round. So he wants to knock me off, which is a little bit of a scam here. I'm just saying, man. Ooh, he got the double. No. He has a health advantage. And it doesn't matter anymore. It's just one more hit. Yeah, we're going to see very shortly how many wins we're at. Yeah. Yeah, I also want to be on the Redstone world. I got so many ideas, but it's really hard to engineer them. It's really difficult to figure out how to get faster rates than... wait a second, I didn't break that man's bed even. I just ignored him. Please lose! What? No! Please lose. Well, that's just insulting. I don't know why I thought this man was eliminated. He clearly is not. He also clearly has like 10 trillion ping. I don't know. He has like 5 FPS probably. Oh wow, he hits so hard with that lag. You know, let's go over here. I want a hatchet. If they're gonna have this much lag, we need a hatchet. I'm not losing, man. What is going on here? He's gonna crash before I even get the kill on him. Where did he go? I have no idea where that man is. I heard fall damage. I'm so confused. That man can teleport. He can teleport. I hear fall damage and I don't know what's going on. What? It's so hard to aim on someone who can just teleport out of existence randomly. Oh, thank goodness. If I lose, it means you cursed me. Well. My life is a curse, alright? I've dealt with enough curses. I think I can handle another one. I have like 10,000 debuffs. One more won't affect me. Huh? Hack? What do you mean? Who? I'm actually unsure what that one would apply to. What? He doesn't even have a bad defense. I feel like we're gonna win this one. Call it a hunch. I think we can win this one. And yeah. Wait, I didn't hit him off. No, I'm bad. Like, he's just lagging. Like, he had a lot of ping. That's what I can see from it, is he had just like a lot of ping. I know, I'm pretty good at catching hackers, man. Nah, he just has high ping. Is it actually gonna queue me into the lobby? That's the real question here. Let me go. What is this bug? I guess we can see what the redstone world is right now without even checking the statistics. Oh my gosh. Alright. Redstone. And no, it was the game crashed. Oh, no, sorry. I'm so good at detecting sarcasm. I'm so good at it. So good. I never take things literally, man. Alright, let's see. We got... This world is actually currently set to private because for creeper tests, we can't have mob spawns affected. So I have to change the world settings right now. If you need to join, I have to change the settings. Let me go to settings. Let's go to, what would it be? Multiplayer. Multiplayer game. There we go. Multiplayer game. Here we are. Yeah. Yeah, this is me learning redstone, basically, and apparently building a skull. Also, my friend was like, yo, build redstone spawn eggs, and so that's what this thing is it's just a spawn egg that creates a triple piston extender. So yeah, you can join, by the way, you can join. It's now set to public. I don't know if I designed this, actually, now. I'm not sure. This might be a YouTube design, or maybe I independently, I'm not sure. This one looks like me for sure. Welcome. Let's see. We got the first ever attempt for making a blast chamber. There we go. And then the next design, which is garbage. This is not a great design. It's terrible. And then this is the stuff for a creeper farm, which is absurdly difficult to make. Let's see. Why are you throwing potions? Yeah, it just sends them in so quickly. Yeah. And then this picks them up, and then, so if I were to load these, well, we can see that happens, and then we can run command to do a test. Here we go, type equals creeper. stop writing. Bam. And then it teleports them upwards. And it's incredible. And it does, like, nothing. But whatever. Anyway, so, these are the designs on how to, like, actually make the thing for theoretical creeper farms. We have, the current idea, which this would be a portal. And then there would be 4 minecarts here. They'd go up, they'd be kicked out of the minecart, and this would be a theoretical design, which has portals here. Well, this is desirable. And then this is the theoretically the best, which is maximum stacking. Anyways, this is one of the tests. Look at what I did for this. I made this thing, which is pretty neat. And it has a counter. It also teleports me, and we have to stop flying for it. And it lets creepers spawn. Why isn't it killing them? I'm smart. I'm smart, yeah, and it just does that. But we don't want this thing to be on all the time. Stop spawns, reset the time. Do that. We don't need this thing on. And then, of course, I have a second one right here. At the bottom of the world. To see if there's a difference. There's so much that has gone into this, man. And there's a whole nother world that was all about creeper farm designing, because of course I'm the biggest nerd ever. I have to keep designing creeper farms. I live for it. And this is the test I sent to the Discord. After 4 game ticks, they... after 4 game ticks, they... What do you mean it's good? I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's going on here. Needs redstone. And needs redstone. Change that to that. Perfect. Yeah, designing these things is quite difficult. The goal is to glitch minecarts, but it'd be better to glitch a boat. Here we go. And this is not really what a module would look like even. It's just for a test. Yeah, it takes 4 game ticks for them to go through. It's crazy. It's so fast. It's so fast. What is he going to type? What are you typing? Go to the nether. Oh, no. Hey, how about you do that? You should absolutely do that. It's a great idea. That is not many. What? That's like nothing. There's like no creepers in the nether, apparently. There was like none. That's weird. That's weird. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna send a bunch of creepers your way. A lot of creepers. Oh wait, you're already back through the... You came back already. I wanted to send creepers your way. Yeah. What is this sign? Oh wait, it's the same sign. I'm intelligent. I can read. I have literacy. Oh, and the reason this is soul sand instead of a regular block, in case you're wondering, it's because otherwise they just go back to this block. But if you make it soul sand, creepers are going to go to the block above. Why do you give me weakness? I'm a good person. Anyways, I'm a great person. Yeah, you should absolutely go through. And it sent him through. Yeah. Just gonna deposit a few creepers with him. Just a few. It accepts them so fast. It's, well, technically would be able to accept a creeper every 2 game ticks. Theoretically, right? I think that's how fast it would be. Here we go. Yeah, you can just deal with a couple of creepers. I don't know what this sign is. Go to the nether. I feel like there's a few of those signs. Yeah, you can't directly spawn creepers, though, into a portal because it produces light, which is the unfortunate part. Oh, well. Oh, well, it can't automatically do it, which is such a scam. Yeah, so the current idea is to have a minecart with some strange chunk rules, and then hopefully it remains unstable. That's the idea. But even if it did do that, it'd still not be a great solution for a creeper farm. Yeah, I need a good creeper farm design, man. I can't accept anything slower than a 6 combined game ticks. Why is mob spawning on? You turned on the lever. How dare you? How dare you turn on the lever? No, you don't get to do that. You don't do that. You don't turn on my lever. This is just a very basic creeper farm design. And whoops, that's the wrong thing. No, you do not turn that thing on. You don't. Hello, hello, the Real Blast. Welcome to the stream. Of course, I made it. Who else would have built this in my world? Who else would have built it? Me. No way, you made. Of course, I made this. I've been designing this stuff for a while. Yeah, welcome to the stream. I have no idea why he's throwing potions into a portal, but alright. Yeah, this is what the command looks like, right? By the way, it's a little bit colorful and also confusing, and these commands are difficult. I don't like using Tidal Raw, it's so difficult to use, man. But you can use it for custom commands, which is really nice. I think I want to use a world that has custom commands where people just say stuff in chat and it executes commands, because that's a thing, apparently. By the effects of Tidal Raw. Anyways, I guess I can look at what the sign is. Happy birthday. My birthday was a couple days ago. Scam. My birthday was a couple days ago. Late. Oh yeah, and this is another design, though. It's actually, I don't like this design because it can spawn any mob, but it works pretty well. It works kind of well, I suppose. Right? It sends creepers through, and that's all it needs to do, really. I don't know why that one didn't want to go through, and I don't know why it's suffocating, so it definitely is not perfect. And it's never going to suffocate because it's in a piston, which is a transparent block that... Why do you keep throwing weakness potions? Would that work? Would that fix it? Would that help the creeper get out of here? No, it wouldn't. So I definitely have to fix that design. Oh well. Yeah. This is a 12-to-1 ratio. Not great. Alright. Wee. Alright, let's see what the stats are now. We gotta see what the stats are. We must have 2,300 wins. 200 away from a real milestone, man. 2,500 is just a really nice number. Oh, yeah, and then we're really close at 2,500. Wow. We'll be back to 600 away. It's been so long. Yeah, if it was top 50, we'd be on the leaderboard right now, which is pretty nice. I wish it was top 50. We're in top 50, guys. Top 50 of the... Happy birthday. You're late. You're late. It's no longer my birthday. You failed. I am disappointed. Can I ever have this thing low? Let's see. Alright. Do we have 2,300 wins? Do we got it? We're 3 away. That sounds impossible. Because I said 4, and then that didn't even go... Whatever. Whatever, that's weird. Alright. Alright. Bye.